Hello, everyone. John and AJ are here.
Hello.
We forgot the mics tonight, so we got to use the older one. So if you hear AJ for any reason, just yell. Hello, Richard. Hello, everyone. How's everybody doing this fine Wednesday? I apologize for last week. The live streaming on MSC is blocked. They actually block streaming, which stinks. Hello, Dominic. How are you? Yeah, so that's a fun little tip for me to know. So fresh off the Magnifica, as you saw, vlogs are going to start tomorrow. The first vlog day will be out tomorrow.
What was your favorite thing you did?
That's a great question. We did not rehearse these. I think my favorite thing I think the favorite part of the trip was the overnight at Ocean Key. So that was really, 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 really cool.
You gonna sing the song?
I'm not going to sing the song. I'm not going to do it. We're going to get demonetized. We're not monetized anyway. Hi, Leslie. Hi, Tony Diaz. I liked Dominic. I liked Magnifica. It's a cute little ship. I got my Merry Christmas shirt on. I liked it. It was a lot of fun. It's not a big cruise ship, so not as many things to do. And there were no sea days, so there was nothing going on during the day. It was very much like get off the ship or read a book. Like there was no trivia during the day. There were no things at all. It was like from 8 to 7 o'clock at night, there was really nothing going on. But great ship, great little ship, not very big, 2,600 passengers. I mean, great size if you enjoy smaller ships and you're just going for the itinerary. It was perfect. Hi, Lisa. I did eat at the buffet. I forgot I can click on these. Boom. I did eat at the buffet. It was good. It's really weird with MSC. This is now my third cruise this year on MSC. I have zero issue with the buffet. The pasta was amazing. The pizza was very good. Not as good as it was on Seascape and Meraviglia, but it was good. And yeah, I have no issue with the food. My only complaint, and it's not a complaint at all, is there's no Indian food at the buffet for the most part. It's mostly Italian, but like the upside is you can basically eat like a charcuterie board for every meal if you wanted to. Like there's meats and cheeses, like really nice meats and cheeses out all day. Breakfast, lunch, and dinner. And the buffet is open till 2 a.m, which is wild. And there's some wild people up there at like midnight. So I can't imagine.
You made it at midnight?
Well, I did one night. I was in the buffet at midnight. One night. Just one night. Yeah, food pretty much the same as Meraviglia, Dom. It was food on Meraviglia and the buffet probably slightly better if I had to like rate them, but not drastically better. It was the food on Seascape was the best, Meraviglia second, Magnifica third, but none of them were I was like, ew, gross. Sana, I don't mind reading a book all day either. It was very peaceful. It just doesn't make for the best vlogs. So like there's big chunks in the middle of the day where there's just nothing going on. So I had to try to either do something fun in the morning or try to do too many things at night, which I never wind up doing. So a couple of the vlogs might be short, but it was great. Thank you guys. The shirt's fun. I found it right before the cruise, like a week before I bought it on Amazon. So next year we'll make Merry Christmas shirts. Rick asked, how was it spending an overnight at Ocean Key? It was really cool. So all aboard was midnight. You had to be back on the ship at midnight. Unfortunately, you're not allowed to stay out all night on the island. Not that that's a good thing or a bad thing. It just is what it is. So that was really fun. I did the scenic cruise at night out to the lighthouse. They do the lighthouse show. I did that at night. That was beautiful. I had a ton of fun doing that. And yeah, otherwise it was low key at night. I will say that there weren't a lot of people out there. There wasn't a lot of things to do out there. There's no food out there at night. So, yeah, it is what it is. They don't, Thomas, they don't do fresh mozzarella on Magnifica. That's only on Meraviglia. And that is amazing on Meraviglia. But they do not have that on Magnifica. I wish they did because I would have eaten that a whole bunch. Dominic, Free at Sea Plus is out. We had that on our last cruise. Meg and I, did you have it too? Yeah. So we all had Free at Sea Plus. So with Free at Sea Plus, you get an additional specialty dining credit. You get an additional $50 excursion credit. You get unlimited Wi-Fi, not streaming, just the regular. And you get the premium beverage package, which includes all your specialty coffees or Starbucks, if there's a Starbucks, and like sparkling water, bottles of wine. We went to Ocean Blue. Yeah, we went to Ocean Blue and we get like a bottle of wine. And we asked for like the bottle of wine that's included, and they brought us out like a really nice. They were like, "Don't worry about it. We'll just bring out a really nice bottle of wine."
They were super nice.
Yeah, so Free at Sea Plus is great. It's one of the things I love. Free at Sea I really enjoy on NCL, and the Free at Sea Plus is not that much more money. I think it cost me $200 more, and with the specialty dining credit, the switch to unlimited internet, it's definitely worth it. If you drink coffee and you like wine, I think it's worth it for sure. Yeah. So, couple announcements. I forgot to make an announcement on the last live stream that we did a few weeks ago. The live stream on January 10th, we are going to have a special guest. We're going to be talking to our manager from Carnival. So a Carnival rep is going to come on and do like an Ask Me Anything here within reason on Carnival cruises, on the new ships, on anything that you want to know about Carnival. So we will have her on January 10th for a good half hour or so. If you want if anybody has questions about Carnival or wants to learn more about Carnival cruises, we're going to bring her on the live stream on January 10th. Remember, the live stream on December 27th, we are going to be giving away something every 5 minutes, maybe even more. We have a ton of stuff already.
Yeah. I was in there earlier looking through it all, and I almost stole one of the things, just walked off with it, but definitely worth it.
Were you going to steal the foot massager? What were you going to steal?
I was going to steal another one of the mag bags.
Oh, yeah. We have phone chargers. We have some like a foot massager, like a really nice one. We have gift cards. We have a bunch of stuff. And then, of course, we're going to give away a free cruise at the end to one person. It has to be, there are conditions. It means you have to go on our Halloween cruise, but we'll pay for one person and you'll pay for the other one. And then you at least get one free person out of it. And if it's somebody that already has booked the cruise, that's even better. Then you are going to save yourself one of the people. What else did we want to talk about?
Well, we have the change of itinerary announcement.
Yes. Change of cruises. So, yeah, we are going to be... So, we talked about it. Obviously, you guys saw the... oh, that's crazy. You guys saw the videos this week of us talking about... No, Tony, that's exactly what we're going to talk about now. Sana said she did the Free at Sea Plus coffee and wine. Yep, perfect. And then, Tony, you just nailed it. We did not... if you saw my video today, I talked about it. I looked at November for Star, and it was $4,000 for an inside cabin for me. So, no. So that was our other big announcement for the week. One of the things that I've noticed over the past 6 months or so, and I really dug into analytics on our channel to see what people like and what people respond to. And then we asked you all, what do you prefer? Do you prefer us covering like the brand new things when they come out? Or would you prefer to see maybe some like slightly older ships with cooler itineraries, maybe ships that everybody doesn't go on? And it was pretty resounding for everybody for us to do those. My kind of thought process around it is that, Tony, so crazy, just out of control. So my thought process is, look, there are people that do great channels like Matt Hotchberg at Royal Caribbean Blog, like Danny at Hard Travel, like Emma, like Tony, La Lita Loca, and Don Terrace, who was on Celebrity Ascent. We got the Weekend Cruiser. We have Jay the Nomad. We have all these people that are out there. JJ Cruises did Celebrity Ascent this week. So all these people are doing Ben and David too. Yeah. So all these people are doing the brand new ships, and they're awesome. And they've been doing this for a long time. So why should we be out there doing the same things that everyone else is doing when they're really good at it and they're going to do all those things? Matt's going to be on the Icon inaugural, so it doesn't make sense for us to do that. Oh, good, Lisa. That's great. I'm glad. So that'll be fun. Yeah, it's just crazy. Yes, Matt who indeed. So yeah. So we're going to switch it up. We canceled our Icon, which somebody's going to be excited about because it freed up those cabins in March. We canceled our Utopia for this year. And we're changing things around. So I am going on Jubilee on January 13th. I can't cancel that. It's already paid for. It's too late. So we will do that one. And I don't think that many people cover Carnival as much on the big channels. So at least we'll do that. February, I am going to be going on Encore, NCL's Encore, which I've not been on yet, which is interesting. And it's not a new ship. So I think that one's still pretty good. It's a good itinerary. March, we are all going to be going. You guys picked the cruise. So we are all going to be going on, what did we book? NCL Breakaway in March. Out of New Orleans, which I thought was really cool, which is one of the reasons we picked that one for you guys to vote on, the NCL out of New Orleans. It's a cool itinerary. I'm pretty excited. We're going on St. Patrick's Day, which was not
planned or realized. John and I were trying to figure out why flights were so expensive. And then all of a sudden I went, oh, duh, it's St. Patrick's Day. It took us like 15 minutes to figure it out.
Yeah, it's ridiculous. Hi, Tara. Tara, are you working? Thomas, I talked about it on my video today. The 119-day MSC World Cruise on Magnifica is $33,000 for two people for an inside cabin for 119 days, going to 7 countries. And that would get you one of the lower end royal suites for a week on Icon of the Seas. This is 119 days. It's crazy. So March, we're going to be doing that cruise. April, I am going to be doing MSC Seashore, which was the other one that we put in the vote there. So we're actually going to be doing both. I'm just going to be doing that one in April. May, we don't have anything. And then the next June, we have tentatively Carnival Celebration booked, but that may change. I might have you guys vote on that. July, I will be on Margaritaville at Sea. I don't know what to think about that. We're going to see what happens. And then August, we are on NCL Bliss to Alaska. So that one's going to be great. September, we just decided today. September, we are going to be doing Canada and New England again. I think we're going to make that a yearly tradition for our team. So September, Canada, New England on Enchanted Princess. Again, picking kind of ships that no one else is talking about or going on. So we're trying to really mix it up and do a bunch of different things. So Enchanted Princess to Canada, New England. And then October, of course, we have our Halloween cruise. It's never too late, people. Jump in and book. It's still really cheap. And then I don't know what else we have for the rest of the year. I think December we're doing Odyssey of the Seas. So that is what we have right now. Yes, always working, Tara. Yes, mainly Christmas blend. So good, Dave, right? No. Yes, Sana, we're going to find out firsthand if the hallways smell like sewage. Charlie asks, any cruise lines you think it definitely makes sense to use an agent? I mean, honestly, look, my honest opinion on it is there are people that should use travel agents and there's people that don't need to. So I think it's always good to use an agent, especially someone that you can develop a relationship with. There are always little things that we're going to be able to do that you can't do. So we can always figure out a way to get more onboard credit, or to get you some dining credits, or to get you something special in the room. It might be little things. Those little things are nice. It's a nice little touch. And then I think there's, we can find upgrades sometimes. We can move you around. It's just nice to have somebody to do things for you and to be an advocate. Today we had an issue with a client. It was like a weird issue, and I was able to get something squared away that the client would have never been able to do. They would have had to wait on hold on the phone. They would have to go back and forth with different departments. So I think generally it's a good idea. My big thing with using a travel agent, it doesn't cost you any more money. We don't charge any more than the cruise lines do, and they cannot charge any less than we can. So, there's no real downside to it. We have an online portal. You can pay online. I always tell people to call me just because I like to talk to people and keep that relationship going. But we have an online portal. You can pay it just like you'd be paying on the cruise line. None of that really matters. So I don't see a downside to it. Now, there are some people that really like to tinker with their reservation and move their rooms around all the time, do those things. So if you'd prefer to do that on your own, it's definitely fine. I booked a bunch of things on my own before I was an agent. So yeah, I don't think there's a downside, but it's totally up to you. But obviously with Royal and NCL, those are both pretty easy. Carnival can get a little complicated, and then, a lot of the other ones are very complicated, but Princess's website, for instance, is a travesty of life. Princess is coming out with a brand new app next week. It will not be, you won't be able to use it on a ship until February, when I think Sun comes out. But yeah, so that's that. So what do you guys think about the switching things up to like older ships and different itineraries? Are you guys all good with that? It's not that we're never going to go on new ships, but we're not going to make it a practice to jump on inaugural sailings or like the first things out. Let me know what you guys think about that. Also, if anybody has any questions at all, always feel free to fire those away. And then, what else did I have? Did that. We're doing pretty good.
We haven't announced the book.
Oh, yeah, the book today. Good job, AJ. So the book today is Wool. This is the first in the Silo series. This is a show on Apple TV. So, yeah. Let us know if you want to be in the running for the book and coffee or tea. We're just going to start adding everybody. It doesn't really matter. You want to just start firing everybody up on the board, AJ. Let's do it. All right. Dominic said he likes the Fast and Furious now in the chat here. Hold on. I got to catch up. Dominic said he likes the older ships. That's good. Yvette, hi. How are you? It's great to see you here on the YouTube channel. Peter loves the idea of older ships. Charlie, 2 thumbs up for older ships. If anybody's wondering why Charlie has cool emojis and a cool color, it's because he's a member of the channel. So you can all be jealous of that. We really appreciate it. Dave said, shaking my head to figure out why people would want a sea day on the Margaritaville at sea. Prices are confusing and all need to be taken care of at booking time. Yes. So if you book on Margaritaville at sea, I had to call. I couldn't actually book it online. I had a real issue with that. I think I talked about that on one of my videos. It was definitely a nightmare. But I got it done. It wasn't expensive. But yeah, you have to pay for everything up front. There's no app. There's no like adding the drink package later. There's none of that. You book everything and pay for everything up front. So it's a weird process, but we're going to see. Sana likes it. Can afford the older ships. You and me both, right? It's getting a little crazy. Leslie, how are you? Thank you so much for coming. Tony Diaz, smaller ships have better itineraries and crew. 100% true. on both of those things. Definitely better itineraries and definitely better, like especially like the cruise director staff on smaller ships. Those people are amazing. I always say it, like on the Royal Caribbean Oasis class ships, which are my favorite ships, the cruise director staff is pretty much invisible. Like you don't even know who those people are. I can't tell you who any of them are. And we've been on a bunch of those cruises. But I remember all the other ones for everybody. Thomas, you're on there. Don't worry. We're going to add AJ's adding everybody. We're just going to add everybody every week for the books and the coffee. We just won't send coffee to Roger since he's roasting it himself. We're not going to send him his own coffee. I don't know. Duke just got off the seashore. Duke, how did you like the seashore? Did you enjoy it? I'm going to be there very shortly in April. And you're taking your first NCL cruise on March on the Epic. The Epic's a weird ship. You could talk to Leslie. Leslie is going on the Epic in February, and then she's doing like a quadruple back-to-back at the end of next year on the Epic. Leslie loves the Epic. It's a very different ship for NCL. Not good or bad, very different. Richard, you got it. Awesome. Thanks, Roger. That is good to know. Yeah, I agree. Like, it's really hard. There you go. Maine Highlands blend was delicious. There you go. Sana getting that coffee. Here's our little coffee right here. Today we're giving away some 9 Mile. It's going to be our roast of the day. This is a medium light roast with notes of tart berries, honey, and lemon. Fresh roasted in November of 2023. Fresh coffee. Felicia, you're on there, right? Got everybody? Oh, we're getting so close.
Only 2 spaces left.
2 spaces left. Get some more people in the live stream. That's fun. The board's filling up. We might have to do half slices.
I know.
That's so fun.
We're going to get some like electrical tape.
We'll get another board and we'll spin them both at the same time.
One of my favorite Excel functions.
Yeah.
LEN.
There you go.
Counting.
So, yeah, I mentioned it today. Margaritaville is adding a new ship to their fleet, a second ship. It's called the Islander. It is an old Costa ship that has not been used since the pandemic. So that should be interesting. It's going to be sailing out of Tampa. They're going to take their time and get up to speed. That ship might be nicer. We'll see. I guess I'll go on it at some point. Who knows?
I'll do that one.
We shall see. Yeah, there you go. We'll send AJ on that one. Lisa said it was a little leery using a travel agent in a different state, but honestly couldn't be happier. You're a really good travel agent. Thank you so much, Lisa. I really appreciate it. You guys are great. And yeah, I mean, that's what we're here for. We're just here to help. So anything that you need, ask Paolo. Paolo keeps thinking he's annoying me. He emails me like every couple of days to like reprice the cruise. It's fine. You guys don't bother me at all. It's my job. Yes, Roger. Thank you so much. Look at Roger doing the self-promotion so well. Let's throw up our ad. So please go to mainlycoffee.com/bitesize cruises, or you can scan this little code here and you get 10% off of all your orders. Make sure you use our code. You can use the code bitesize cruises at checkout as well. So thank you guys very much. Buy some coffee. Get some coffee or some tea or some merch. They have a bunch of stuff. Yeah, we can give Roger. Roger can get the book. We'll roast coffee and we'll send it to Roger. Look at you. You get so excited.
I know.
Tony Diaz becoming a member of the channel. Thank you so much, Tony. Look at you, Tony. Thank you so much. Really appreciate it. Tony, you're in there for coffee or tea. There you go. Carnival Journey Cruises out of Baltimore. Legend out of Baltimore as well. Yvette, you're up on the board. You got it. I'll bring you coffee. You can try Roger's coffee. I'll bring it on the Jubilee. Yvette's going on the Carnival Jubilee cruise on January 13th. She's from the Facebook group. So she's going to be going on the cruise as well. There you go. Yeah. So that's on for sure. If that's on my bucket list. I know it's on AJ's bucket list. Here's my issue is that my issue is I'm not flying 21 hours. Like I'm not doing it. So I have to find like somewhere to fly to. I almost have to like fly to California, stay there for like a couple of days. Go ahead.
You should fly out to the West Coast.
Right.
Take one of the Alaska to Hawaii cruises. Hang out in Hawaii for a couple days and then fly to Australia.
All right. I think AJ just volunteered to babysit my dog for 3 weeks.
Yeah, that's fine. Meg will do it.
Yeah, Meg would definitely do it. Where's Meg? Meg will be in the office tomorrow, so she's not here today. Meg lives an hour away, so it's a little more than an hour away. So it's a little harder for her to jump in on these live streams, but we'll get her on. We'll get her on sooner or later.
She should come for the 27th.
Yeah, I think she's definitely going to come for the 27th is going to be an extravaganza. Meg wanted to dress up like elves.
I'm not opposed.
I'm not either. It's fine. I have the Buddy the Elf Christmas pajamas. It's going to happen.
Okay.
Who knows? We'll see what happens. So yeah, I would love to do an Australia cruise. I would love to do, and I know AJ does as well, I would love to do a Tokyo, Singapore, that whole thing.
My dream cruise is the 16 Japanese ports that goes just around Japan. That sounds amazing.
Yeah, if you guys haven't ordered coffee yet from Mainly, Roger's awesome. So you're going to get like a little note from the family there. They're so great. So good. Order some coffee. There you go. Tony volunteered you to babysit the dog, so you're good to go. Meg would 100% babysit the dog. Meg already has a dog. Yeah. Meg doesn't even have a backyard yet. There you go. Roger's with you on the Japanese cruise. So we'll do a Japanese group cruise. That'll be fun. That'll be really fun. Oh, man. My back is really bad today. So, yeah, the other announcement we wanted to make is on the Halloween cruise, the prices are still coming down, which is really good. So if anybody does want to go on the Halloween cruise next year, October 27th out of Bayonne, New Jersey, Cape Liberty, going to the Bahamas, Perfect Day, and Port Canaveral. It's going to be a blast. I think we have 18 people right now, something like that. 18 or 20 people. It's going to be a blast. It's going to be so much fun. Anybody have any other questions? Tonight's going by fast. It's already 7:30. Yeah, Australia to me seems like Canada. I feel like they have both of those countries have a lot of protests and things going on right now. So hopefully those things will calm down. So does New Zealand. New Zealand's got a lot of weird things going on too. I'd like to do that too. I'd like to do that cruise as well.
Is there a Hobbit cruise?
Yeah, they did a Lord of the Rings cruise a couple years ago. We can go see all the sites where they filmed. I think they did one for Game of Thrones too. Yeah, like the Taylor Swift cruise. That I still can't believe they haven't gotten sued over the Taylor Swift cruise yet.
I want to do the Supernatural cruise.
I can't believe that's a thing. I cannot believe that's a thing.
Hallmark Christmas cruise.
I would 100% do the Hallmark cruise. 100%. I think it'd be so much fun to do that cruise. There's so many. I don't know if you guys have seen it on social media this week and last week. There's so many people doing like funny Hallmark Christmas movie things. Like this girl and her husband or her boyfriend were going to pick a Christmas tree out. And like midway through, he started doing like lines from Hallmark movies. He's like, "Hey, baby, I just moved back home from the big city. Couldn't afford to live there anymore." It's so funny. It's the same formulaic approach to every movie. But yeah, I would 100% do the Hallmark Christmas. I forgot all about that. Thomas, what cruise ship was it? Do you remember? Yeah, some of those are wild. I watched the Emma Cruises one on. She did Odyssey? No. the quantum class one that's in Singapore. I forget what ship it is. She did that one, and that one was wild. All the like signs are in different languages. Really interesting. So I would love to do that. I think it's cool. Anybody else have questions? What do we got? Am I missing chats? Just one. It's weird that it doesn't. That's super interesting, Thomas. I don't even know what the Japanese cruise lines are. I don't know if there's like separate Japanese cruise lines. I'm sure there is. Yeah, other than that, I think not too many other things going on. The vlogs are going to start coming out this week. We'll have all the port stuff. Hey, Damien, how are you? Our Odyssey cruise, I will tell you in a second where it's going. Hold on. Nice. That's fine. You can leave them both on there. Oh, why? Did you have too many people? Yep. Oh, yeah. Nice. Spectrum. Thank you, Tony Diaz. Spectrum of the Seas is over in Singapore. That's the one that does Singapore. So our Odyssey of the Cruise one, Odyssey's coming up here to New Jersey next year. So we're doing the Odyssey out of Bayonne. It's doing the same cruise as the Symphony one, which is Port Canaveral. It's Bayonne, New Jersey to Port Canaveral, perfect day, and Nassau, and then back. That's it. Yeah, I saw that on Emma's that one with the like clear shower. I had that in my hotel room last week at the EB hotel when I was in that comically large suite that I was in, 700 square foot room down in Miami. That was only like $300. It was glass between the bedrooms and the bathroom in the shower. What I found out right before I left is there's a button and it frosts the window. How fun is that? Yeah, you just push a button and it just frosts it. It was like inside the window. It's really cool. Magic. Yeah, it was cool. The Atsui 2 and the Nippon Maru. Okay, I'm going to check those out. I'm going to do a deep dive on Japanese cruise ships. I wanted to try, one of my goals was to try like one of the P&O ones or like the, it's a guy's name, one of the other ones over there. And it's really hard to book those if you live in America. So I'm going to DM Emma Cruises. We're not big enough. I don't think that she's going to respond to me, but I will try and see how that works and see if I can get that done.
Don't sell yourself short.
We're not. See if... No, we met Alana from Lifewell Cruise. She was delightful. Yeah. Emma's bigger than Alana. Alana's big too now. But yeah, we didn't meet her. Met Jason from the Travel Scouts on my Mariner cruise. He was delightful, him and his family. Yeah. So that's that. Again, just to reiterate, on the January 10th live stream, we're going to have Carnival on that with us, our new manager from Carnival. She's going to do like a Ask Anything About Carnival Cruises if anybody wants to ask questions.
Will she also know about Princess or just Carnival?
Just Carnival. I gotta stretch my back real quick. Whoa. Take over, AJ. You're in charge.
Hello. Well, you didn't give me things to talk about, though.
You can talk about Carnival or Princess.
I love Princess. I'm really excited for going on Emerald Princess in September. I thought it was Emerald. Oh, I'm wrong. Enchanted Princess in September.
Emerald was the one we were looking at for March.
Oh, okay. Because I want to play Medallion Hide and Seek. That's my goal. I'm going to hunt everybody down via medallions and never tell them where I am the whole trip. See what happens.
So yeah, on Princess, they have Medallion, and with the Medallion, Technology, you can order pizza, drinks, whatever to wherever you're at on the ship, and they find you with your medallion, which is very, very cool. Yeah, and you could do like little find me
But you have to be linked for that to work.
your reservations link. Yeah, well, ours will be linked. Awesome, Lisa. Yeah, I mean, we're not doing like, I'm not going to be going on like Grandeur and Rhapsody every month, but like just cruise ships that maybe don't get a lot of love that that people haven't been on lately or nobody's really interested in. Dave said, get your second mortgages now for Carnival Specialty Dining. Yeah, they just raised the prices this week, and they raised the prices on Wi-Fi as well. I paid for my Wi-Fi this week right before it's the 8th, so 2 days. The price goes up $3 a day for Wi-Fi. And specialty dining's going up a decent chunk. I'm not super worried about. It's like the one thing with Carnival I'm not super worried about is specialty dining. There's so many free options with Guy's Burger and Shack's Chicken and the Blue Iguana and so many different things. I'm not super worried about specialty dining, but I'm going to, obviously, we'll try it for the channel. Thomas, thanks. Rick, we are going on. So our next year is going to be Carnival Jubilee, January 13th, which is right up here. I can't change that one because it's already paid for. February, we're doing Encore, NCL. March, we are going to be doing all three of us. We are going to be doing NCL Breakaway out of New Orleans. It's a cool one, cool itinerary. Leaving on St. Patrick's Day. That was such a bad idea. Out of New Orleans. April, I'm going to be doing MSC Seashore. June, we are doing Carnival Celebration. July, I am doing Margaritaville at Sea. I don't know why I did that, but I am. It's going to happen, I guess.
It was cheap.
It was so cheap. August, we're doing NCL Bliss to Alaska. It's going to be awesome. A lot of NCL next year. September, we are doing Enchanted Princess to Boston, to New England and Canada. We'll hit Bar Harbor again. And then October is the group cruise, the Halloween group cruise. And December is Odyssey of the Seas right now. That's what we got for next year. All of us are going. I keep saying all of us like we don't have more employees, but the three of us, the cool people, AJ, myself, and Meg will be going on. All three of us are going on the one in March, the one in August, September, October, December. And then who knows where else. Depends how much money we make. Fill in the gaps there. Cruising's expensive, kids. So make more money, then we all go on more cruises. All of us, incidentally, will be going on the Halloween cruise, so we'll have our other employees going on that as well. Kathy's not going, right? Kathy's not going. Joelle is going. So you'll get to meet a bunch of the different people that work for the marketing company as well. So you'll meet a lot of the behind-the-scenes people. And my family, my sister's going on the Halloween cruise, so it'll be really fun. Yeah, Peter, I don't. It's really interesting to me, especially Royal Caribbean. Like they were doing the WoW bands before the pandemic, so it's really, really weird to me that they're not. I can't imagine that the medallion is that much more expensive than anything else. I have heard rumors. And these are strictly rumors. There's a rumor that Royal Caribbean was working with Apple to do something with Apple Watches. I don't know if that's true or not. Just a rumor that I heard. Thomas, it's terrible. It's a terrible job. It's a terrible way to make a living. Yeah, I mean, we're so blessed to be able to do this. It's great. But, yeah, it's expensive.
On the Oasis ships, you can use the NFC on your phone.
Yeah, and on MSC, the Yacht Club has the bands. So it's out there. That technology is there. Yeah. Damien, do you mean carnival celebration? What do you mean by that, Damien? I don't want to misquote you. It's weird it takes like celebrity. No, nothing on celebrity. We don't have any celebrity booked at the moment. I had Ascent booked in April. I canceled it so that we could not do brand new ships. The celebrity schedules are really weird. I couldn't find anything that really lined up. I wanted to knock out some celebrity like on Silhouette or something next year, but I just couldn't make it work. So, Tara, come on.
Coworkers are the worst.
Yeah, they're the worst. Oh my God. I mean, it's YouTube. Don't they know it's YouTube? The patients are fine. Just give them something to eat. Give them little candies. Charlie, I still think it's Royal. I think Royal has the best loyalty program. I mean, you're paying for it now. But with Diamond getting 4 free drinks a day and Diamond Plus getting 5, I think that's just great. And there are rumors that it's going to change. I know there's rumors that it's going to change. I know there's rumors it's supposed to sync up with Celebrity at some point, which I think would be nice. But I have heard rumors that it's going to change to a monetary thing, kind of like how MSC does it now with like how much money you spend kind of adds to your loyalty. The MSC loyalty program it's not the best loyalty program out there. It's cool you can do matching, but you don't really get much. I'm at Diamond now, and on my last cruise I got a bottle of champagne, which is fine, and macaroons in my room. That's it. And like priority embarkation. But there's really nothing. Thanks so much, Tara. We do too. This is like the most fun part of the week that we have. Thomas, did you just say go Cowboys? Oh my God. How dare you?
I'll take him off the board.
Say go Cowboys. Thomas is off the board. Go Cowboys. Come on. Dak Prescott. Yeah, so I do think Royal and honestly, like low key Norwegians is really, really good. You get priority embarkation, especially like once you're Diamond, like Diamond, Sapphire, like all of those Platinum, Diamond, Sapphire. I'm on the ship like as soon as it opens, as soon as like the handicap people get on, we're like the next group that gets called after that. And then you get the 2 extra specialty dining, 1 with a bottle of wine, which is really nice. And then you get a bag of laundry. Yeah. I mean, it's still Royal for me is still number 1. NCL is probably number 2. Tara, that is super exciting. Yeah, NCL Sun, small ship, cute ship. I think you're going to really like it. It's going to be very similar to Vision. Very similar. But I think you'll have a great time. Did you do free at sea, Tara, for that one? I mean, Charlie, it's really close. So for me, I think it's the food is obviously bigger for me because I don't really drink. So I wind up giving my free drinks usually to Meg. Yeah, because AJ doesn't drink either. So Meg, I mean, it's not like I don't drink at all. I'll have like a drink at dinner or a glass of wine. But I'm not drinking 4 or 5 drinks a day. So I usually give a couple of mine to Meg. The extra specialty dinings on NCL are really, really nice. And you get 2 bottles of water in your room. For NCL, I get chalk covered strawberries. So yeah, I mean, I could go either way on those. I like both of them. But like overall value, more people will like the drinks than the food. Damien, it's so funny. We were looking at that. I was looking at that cruise. I was talking to AJ about that one, about doing that one. I think that's awesome. I love the like weird cruises that MSC does. They do a lot of those like. You can either book it on a 5-day, a 7-day, a 14-day, 12-day. I love that. I think those are cool. Yeah, way more restaurants for sure. The specialty dining is awesome. I can't wait for you to go to them. I hope they're good on Sun. You know, it's hit or miss sometimes with specialty dining. So I hope they're really good. Do you have reservations? Did you make reservations? Or what specialty dining are you going to?
So it goes just back and forth between Canaveral
No, it's doing like it like does a little cruise, then comes back to Port Canaveral. It does like a 5-day, then comes back to Port Canaveral, and goes back out and does the 7-day. But you hit the private island twice. Yeah, Dominic, Sapphire's great. Just getting on the ship quickly, especially with NCL, because Royal is way more efficient at getting people on the ship. So it's nice to have the status for that. It's nice to be able to do your laundry. It's nice to get the extra specialty dining. Sapphire, you also get dinner with the officers, which is really nice. So yeah, it depends on if your priority is food, NCL is going to be the best. If your priority is drinks, it's going to be Royal. Yeah, they all used to give much more. It's getting so watered down now, which is sad. And it's going to be harder. They're going to make it harder to hit different levels, which I understand why, especially with Royal, because Norwegian's really stingy with extra days. Like, you have to earn your days. Royal does the double points for sailing solo and all those different things. Tara, you go. That is awesome. So Los Lobos, Teppanyaki, Cagney's, Moderno, La Bistro, La Cucina. Yeah, Los Lobos is the Mexican one. I don't think you've done that one. So I've done Los Lobos on Prima and on something else. Teppanyaki. Love teppanyaki. Cagney's is great. AJ likes the cream leeks. Moderno was really, really good. What? Considering AJ has a beef allergy, we went to Moderno. They have sushi. I'm telling you, the most underrated thing in specialty dining, in all of specialty dining, is the salad bar at Moderno. You could eat like 3 meals at the salad bar. And then La Bistro, of course, I love. AJ does not love La Bistro. Meg and I love La Bistro. And then AJ likes La Cucina a lot.
I really do. I like Italian food.
And it's good. It's consistently gotten better over the past few years. Yeah, Tony. I mean, triple points in a solo suite. I mean, come on. That is insane. Yeah, all of them. You should go to all of them, Tara. That's amazing. Damien, I've not been on Seashore. I've been on Seascape last February. I'm going on Seashore in April. So I will be on MSC Seashore this April. I forget what day. 14th? Something like that. Heck yeah, Charlie. Rick, so my philosophy with staying with one cruise line for the rewards or going with new cruise lines is always go with new cruise lines. I love all the like little, now take everything I say with a grain of salt, because some people are very like regimented and don't like change at all. And they like AJ, and they like to do their one thing. They know they're going to go on NCL. They know they're going to go to the specialty dining, all of those things. So my personality, I love trying new things, and I love comparing and contrasting between all of the different cruise lines. So there are like some things that I think Royal does really well. I think there's some things that NCL does really well. There's things that I love about MSC, like the Italian food and the coffee. It's just, for me, it's really fun to try all the different cruise lines, just to try all the different ships. I love that idea. Now, I don't think any of the rewards programs at this point are good enough where, look, unless you're shooting for like Pinnacle on Royal or Ambassador, where you're going to get a free cruise and you're going to start getting like the blocks every 140. But let's be honest. How many people are going to hit Pinnacle in their lifetime? Like, I'm going on 10 cruises a year, and it's going to take me years to get to Pinnacle. So yeah, I think if you like change and you enjoy things, live your best life and go try all the different cruise lines. There's so many fun ships out there. Tara, 12-day cruise is outstanding. You're going to have a great time. You got to tune into the live stream next week and let us know how everything's going on your cruise. We want live updates. Stop in. We'll give you a camera and you can film. Dave, that's hilarious. That's all right. Live your best life. She's a nurse. She can get those meds. It's all good. I don't know if you can make them. Do you want to check? Yeah. AJ's going to check right now. Charlie, you asking tips for Tindering on Tinder or tendering on a cruise ship? I don't use Tinder for dating. It's not a good app for that. I'm kidding. Assuming you're using Tendering. For what chip? Or what port, more specifically? Thomas, way to call us out for see Thomas's comment. He's like regimented like teppanyaki on embarkation day for every cruise. Yeah, like that. Yeah, I mean that's just a fun thing that we do. I didn't do that on, obviously I couldn't do it on Magnifica because they didn't have it. I did go to Oriental Plaza, which again still feels weird saying that. Damien, yeah, they will match your loyalty points. They'll match them from other airline, from like hotels and different things as well. Like I said, I just don't think the MSC program, there's really like not a ton of, there's not that one standout benefit. Yeah, you can make reservations, it looks like, which is pretty crazy, right? That's wild.
Yeah, I mean, I don't want to go all the way through and then.
Yeah, you can make them. January, I think January we'll start talking about different restaurants and stuff for the Halloween cruise. I would wait until January. You're fine. But yeah, they match. And they I don't think a lot of people know like the Royal Caribbean one. If you have Royal Caribbean like Diamond or whatever, you get like upgraded things for like MGM. So you can use that you can go to like the Borgata or any of the MGM casinos and get a gold or like the higher level cards there, which is a really cool benefit if you gamble. Charlie said both. So yeah, the Escape one, Tendering in Rhode Island, is a nightmare. That was the bad one because it took like an hour to get back. Otherwise, they were pretty good. Bar Harbor was fine. We didn't have an issue going or coming back. We waited for like 10 minutes coming back.
The other one was funny though,
Well, also because there were two ships there.
there's two ships there, but going over was it was hot. But also the guy sitting next to us overhearing our conversation was not happy about our conversation, and that was hilarious.
Yeah, gotta love that. Thomas, that is awesome. You're still in the running. Don't worry. We appreciate you calling out our hypocrisy here. No, Dave, I eat solo all the time on cruises. I'm always cruising solo. I go to teppanyaki by myself. You're fine. They'll just sit you on a corner. You'll actually get a better spot. I do it on Royal. I do it on NCL all the time. You're fine. Yeah, you can wait till January. We'll do them all. Paolo, welcome. You gonna add Paolo with? Oh, look, because you have extra space there. Paolo, no worries. You are good.
Coin now.
Yeah, we'll flip a coin. If it lands on that one, then we'll spin again, and we'll flip a coin. We'll just spin the middle one. It's great. This is a good problem to have. We'll order another wheel. Pal, I'm still waiting for that confirmation. They're destroyed today. So I called Royal Caribbean about it, and they said I'm going to get like 8 of them because I kept clicking it. Hey, Rob, how's it going, man? Thank you so much for coming. Rob was on MSC Magnifica with me. We're going to add Rob to the wheel. So, Rob, you get added to the wheel for either the book or coffee or tea. The book today is Wool, which is the first book in the Silo series, which is a TV show streaming on Apple TV. It's actually a pretty cool book. And the show's pretty cool, too.
Better than Lacey's story?
Yeah, better than Lacey's story, for sure. Oh, Tara, I didn't even think about that. I'm definitely going to do that. I will do that if you guys want to do it. So, and I know Meg will do it as well. So, yeah, we'll do that. If you want to do it, let me know if you want to do it. I'm down. Damien, I can help you do that. No worries. Damien, shoot me an email at jp@bitesizecruises.com. I will put it in a thing, and I'll get those for you. Jesus, it is? Yeah, I can't believe it's 7:55. Roger, it is on our website. Oh, let me put it up. There it is. So if you go to our website, bitesizecruises.com, there's a little button at the top that says events. Click there and you will see the Halloween cruise there, and you'll get all the information there. If you are going to book it, you could either book it there if you want to book it, or just shoot me an email, or you and I could talk. It's not a big deal. Thank you, Paolo. Rob, of course, man. Thank you so much for coming. I really appreciate it. It was great meeting you. I talked about you in my my video last week and in my vlogs. So yeah. Also, I wanted to point out again, if you weren't here last week, we are sending out holiday cards. I already did a batch of them that AJ is going to mail out this week. So we would like to mail everyone holiday card. We're not using it to market to you. It's just literally to send out holiday cards or nice things. No, I got it. I got that. So if you were here last week or you haven't done it yet, if you email me your address, your mailing address at jp@bitesizecruises.com, we're going to be sending out holiday cards this week and next week. So if you don't want to, it's totally fine. But if you'd like to get a holiday card from us, which we would love to send to you, please, send us your address and you might get something special in the mail sometime. We also got can you grab one of the bookmarks? No, they're with the gifts for the 27th. We also are going to start sending out with the books. And if anybody wants one, we'll send you one. We're going to be sending out new bookmarks. Meg's our graphic designer for the marketing company as well. Tara, if it's that cheap, book it. We're in. We'll definitely do it. Because it was like $89 for Icon. So we got these really fun new bookmarks. Say bite-sized cruises. Yeah, there you go. One World, Many Stories. So we're going to be adding those to the books. Yeah, 2 weeks ago, Dave. Dave said last week. You guys are great. I love that you just called me out on stuff. It's awesome. Yeah, I was not here last week. I tried. MSC said no. So we're going to be adding this to the books. And then if you want one of these, we have a ton of them. So if you want one of these, shoot me an email and I'll send you one of those as well. So we're going to send out this week. All right, let's do the book so we can get out of here. Everybody can get on with their Wednesday night. Thank you so much, everybody, for coming. I can't tell you how much we appreciate all your everybody here and hanging out with us. So let's do the book first. Let me know, Tara. Felicia wins the book this week. There you go. You got a book. Now we're going to do the coffee. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Her card went out this week. Felicia's card is on the way. Your holiday card is on the way. Now the coffee. Fred and Rob. There you go. We'll send both of you guys coffee. So on a double wheel, you got it. Now what are you going to do? Now you're not going to remember. It's Fred and Rob. Got it? Fred and Rob. Fred and Rob. Fred and Rob. All right, so Fred and Rob, and that's Rob. Send me your mailing address. So email me at jp@bitesizecruises.com. I have Fred's. We have Fred and Lisa. Fred and Lisa are the ones that we screwed up the book for. Remember, we sent 2 books out. They didn't get their book. We'll send them. We'll send them a book with their coffee. Okay. Since we're sending you something, I know they were so nice. They were like, "Don't worry about sending us the book." So now we'll send them a book and coffee. There you go. You guys are going to get Rob and Fred. Fred, you don't have to. I have your address anyway. But Rob and Fred, email me and let me know if you would like ground coffee or whole bean coffee. And we will shoot that out post haste. Everything's going to be going out this week because I wasn't here last week. All right. Thank you guys so much. We really appreciate everyone hanging out with us tonight. We will see everybody next week, December 13th. We will see you then. Huh? Well, AJ will not. AJ's having surgery next week, so she is going to be out on medical leave for a few weeks.
I'll be back for the 27th.
Yeah, she'll be back for the 27th. Indeed. All right, everyone. Have a great week. Thank you once again for hanging out with us tonight. We really, really appreciate it. See you, everyone. Have a good night.